So this is it for the skirt. It's almost very nearly done. The only thing left to trim the waist straps to the length that you want, and then the ends need to be finished. So for the length of the straps, what I like to do is once I wrap the skirt around myself, you wrap your skirt, and then I like to have the straps to be about as long as the skirt, a little shorter, but about the length of the skirt. So you wrap it around you, you let them fall, and cut the straps to the length of the skirt. I'm doing a knee-length skirt, so that works pretty well. So mine are trimmed to the proper length. And now I need to finish the ends. So it's kind of a pain, a little pain, but it's not hard. So what you want to do is, if you, the top stitch, right, so it's all attached, but you do want to undo the end by a little bit, enough so that you can fold the end inward. So you want to fold the end inward by about 1 centimeter or so, half an inch. Like I said, it's not easy to do, but there you go. And do it as neat as you can. And once it's folded in, mine is not done right, I'll work on it. Once it's folded, you top stitch the end, and that will completely finish our skirt. So now the skirt part is finished. We need the shoulder straps. So you want to do one more fitting. So if you haven't tried it yet, put on your skirt, have the bodice to where it needs to be, and then measure from the front to the back, and do the longer one. So you want this to be crossed over. So you might need a helper. You can look in the mirror, but gauge this is about the length you want. So for me, I think it's right. I hope, because I already cut my yeah, okay. For me, it's 70 centimeters. So what I did is I cut 2 straps, 2 strips. For now, they're not straps yet. I haven't made them. But I cut, I think I have 2, or maybe I haven't. Oh, I haven't cut it in half yet. Okay, so this is 140 centimeter long. But the key is you want 2 of these, so they should be the length that we just measured. In width, I'm making mine 20 centimeters, so that when I fold them, again, those will fold 4 ways, the same way as our waist straps did. When I fold this 4 ways, they will be 5 centimeters wide, and I think that will look about right. And then I took my stripes to be lengthwise, so that the pattern works well. My shoulder straps are cut. This time I got 2, one here, 70 centimeters long, and I've also folded them. So same as always before, fold in half and then in 4, and then fold again. So now they're 5 centimeter wide, 4 layers, and I'm pinning them. So I pinned one, and I'll have to top stitch them closed before I put them on the dress. I finished the shoulder straps. I just top stitched them, and then I crimped. I used my crimp scissors to do the ends so that they don't fray as much. And then I thought about it. I decided against buttons. I wanted to do a button closure here, but it was because in my thought I thought I would maybe change. Sometimes have crossed straps in the back and sometimes not. But I changed my mind for 2 reasons. One is I don't expect that to work very well because of the change in the length. So I'm going to go with cross in the back, and that's it. So I was not going to change that setting. And then there's certainly, this is a wrap dress, so there's certainly a way to put it on when the straps are all attached. Just put it over the head and tie it around, so it works that way. I could not find the right buttons, and now is not the time to spend a long time in the store pondering over buttons. I'm recording this in one of the other peaks of the COVID pandemic. I'm not in the mood to do that right now. And I didn't have the right buttons at home, so that idea went out the window. And that's kind of bad too. I'm not good at buttonholes, but you know, the whole idea of this project was to practice my skills, so that's not a good excuse. I did do one buttonhole for the slit, and it's really ugly. But at least I made one, and I thought, oh, I don't know if I want to make two more ugly buttonholes. That's something to practice on scrap fabric. All right. So anyway, no buttonholes. So now I'm at the process. No buttonholes, no buttons. So I'm going to be attaching them permanently in the front and in the back, and I have to do this correctly, and it's difficult because I'm on my own. I can't wrap this over a form. I can't ask someone to pin things in place where they look like it's hanging well. So I'll do my best. So we shall see how this goes. So I'm going to start by attaching the straps to the front. So in the front of the bodice, remember that we did have an opening. We have an envelope, and we have an opening right there to put the a shell if we want to wear this by itself. A shell, what I mean by that is the shells cups to insert in here. So this is good because we'll be able to put the the shoulder straps right in those openings. I'm not sure. Of course, for me, I'm using my phone. It's quite far away. I have a tiny screen. I hope for you'll be able to see. So first of all, I'm going to use my shoulder strap, and this is a detail, but details matter. There's the stitching here, and the stitching I'm going to put it on the outside. So I'm just going to watch out, be consistent outside, and the other one will have the stitching also on the outside so that it's symmetric. So I'm watching that. So I'm going to put the stitching on the outside and then insert it through the top of the cup here. Insert it maybe by a centimeter or a centimeter and a half so it's secure, and pin that. So I'm going to turn this over and place a pin. I'm feeling to where it went is straight. Yeah, so I'm going to pin that securely because I'm going to do a fitting, so I don't want this to fall. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 pins, and I am putting them on the outside because I'll be putting that on myself, so I don't want to get pricked by pins. So there's this one, and do the same thing on the other side. So next I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to close my skirt as if I were wearing it. So I'm inserting my waist strap through this ugly buttonhole that I made, right through, and then draw the other part through. And then make it symmetrical, as if, so you fold your dress as if it was on you and you're just looking at the back side now. So wrap it around by the proper amount. So you have to see, for your measurement, I'm actually going to have to grab my tape measure because I don't think I wrap it all the way. Let me think. Should be That looks about right. This is going to be approximate. You can't do something completely exact anyway because our goal is to get this symmetrical. But exact placement will depend upon how you wear the dress. If it's on your bare skin versus on top of clothes, the measurements are going to change. So, but I wanted to make sure I was in the right ballpark. So I have it like this, and I'm going to bring the shoulder strap. So this is going to be first trial, initial trial. I'm going to pin it in place and wear the dress and see what it looks like. And it's already looking like I might have to also undo here. I pinned them completely straight, like perpendicular to the top of the cup, but maybe that's not what we want because they go diagonal. So I'm gonna try and gauge that best I can, and once I've gauged that, then I will do a fitting. For now, I'm just attaching the strap to the outside of the skirt so that the pins don't go into my clothes or my skin. But of course, the finishing will not be like this. I might just do one pin. I think it might be secure enough. I'll try it this way. I'll leave it perpendicular for now and see what that looks like. Here I can already see that I screwed up. So for me, this strap is 4 centimeters from the end. I will put this one 4 centimeters from the end, from the side as well. So that way at least it's symmetrical. I don't know if it's the right placement yet, but I want to keep it symmetrical. Alright, so let me see how that looks and whether it is possible to put this dress on without a button closure in the front. I think it will work. So I'll do my fitting and I'll be right back. So first fitting. This is going to be a long process, I can already tell. This is what it looks like from the front. It's normal. But in the back, it's not doing what it's supposed to do at all. It's way too close to the sides. I have to bring them inward, and there's also an angle problem with gaping and all of that. So I can also adjust in the front, like I said. So I think before I do my second fitting, I'm going to move these closer to the center back, pin again, and then I will put it on and adjust in the front. Try that. So that was first fitting. Fitting number 2. The placement of the straps is getting there, I think, but they're really loose. So I could adjust by pulling down on the front, and I can have some adjustment there, but I don't want to have this much straps going into my front cup, so it will show. So I either need a bigger bosom, which is not going to happen, or I need to, so I'm going to take those shorter in the back. I can judge by pulling in the front and see how much it will take. Whoa, this much too much. So yeah, looks like this much in the back has to come off, which is 4 centimeters. So I'm going to make those straps 4 centimeters shorter in the back, and then do another fitting. So this was fitting number 2. Fitting number 3. We're getting serious now in terms of fitting. We wanted to get close, so I shed some layers because I wanted to see wear this as a, try it on almost, wear it almost as a summer dress. So I did take 4 centimeters down here, and we're still gaping by a whole lot. So this tells me that this will not, like, if I wanted to be more versatile, and I would have to go back to my button idea, because I could, that way I could set the length of the straps, but I'm still not motivated to do that. So this will be a summer dress, or or a dress that I can wear on top of lighter clothes. I was not envisioning wearing it on top of full winter wear. Anyway, I was just too lazy earlier to take off my sweater. But yeah, so definitely I have to shorten those straps some more. And the angle is not right, I can tell. But I wish I had a helper. Maybe I can watch this video and kind of see how to adjust it. So we'll try some more. So this was fitting number 3. We're on fitting number 4. I actually went to my mirror and I could barely twist and pin, so I was able to do each side. So now it's a lot better in the back, I think. So now there's just minor adjustments to do in the front. So that's fitting number 4. Fitting number 5 is going to be the last fitting. I'm not going to get this any better than this. I adjusted the front. So that's going to be it. On second thought, watching the recording for fitting number 5, I did fitting number 6. I found that the straps in the back were too close to the middle. So when I did the first fitting, they were too far out, and then I thought they were too far in. So I pushed them outward a little bit, did the mirror adjustment, and I hope it's better now. I'll find out when I watch this recording. Fitting number 6 did it. So now I'm going to go ahead and sew those straps in place, and then I've been digging the past few days as I was working on various aspects of this project. I keep forgetting about pockets. So once I secure the straps, the shoulder straps, I'll have to turn my attention to making some pockets. Anyway, I was just too lazy earlier to take off my sweater. Those are really long.